After months and months of rumors and leaks and everything else, we finally got the official reveal of the Nintendo Switch 2. And it looks like the Nintendo Switch, but bigger and much nicer in my opinion. So as you guys can see here, they released a video that's about 2 minutes long showcasing the new console, and I love how they did this video, showing us the original Switch and then just showing all the new stuff bit by bit. I'm gonna let the video play over here and just talk about my thoughts, and then I'll talk about an article I have open about more information we have. Now, first things first, they should have called it the Super Nintendo Switch, in my opinion. But Switch 2, it works. People will know what it is, and it's pretty obvious that it's a sequel. Unlike when we had the Wii and then the Wii U, and everyone was super confused as to what the heck that meant. So Switch 2, I love these new Joy-Cons. First of all, I just want to pause it here. The black looks really, really nice, and I love the minimal colors over here. Now I'm gonna let it play. You can see here they added a couple things to the side. Now, one thing, I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, you can see my mouse. This is a new button that I don't know what it is yet, and I'm seeing a lot of people are questioning. So we have obviously the same plus as it always was, all the A, B, X, and Y, the stick, and then the home button. But that's a new button on the side here. And then you can see that they have their usual here. This is the button normally that you use to connect the controller. And then if you're holding the Joy-Con to the side, the L and R will be right here. And then you can see here, I'm going to let it play because there seems to be a new feature that I'm going to let you guys see. I don't know if I'm going to show it yet. That's the other controller. Let me pause there. Yeah, so this is the snapshot. Like you could take screenshots with this one, which was on the previous, and all the other buttons are still the same. LR, the tracker. I don't know if they're going to show you here. Soon we're going to see a cool new feature that they seem to be teasing in this video. Hopefully we'll get it here. Oh, got it. I really like them. Ah, here they are. So these are the new attachments. I paused it at the worst possible moment. So yeah, there you go. The new attachments at the bottom, right, to make them bigger. But I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like there's some kind of sensor at the bottom. So maybe we're going to be able to use these Joy-Cons like their mouse, like computer mouse. So I'm really interested to see how that's going to work. Because you can see here, they're sliding it on the table. So I'm curious to know, yeah, for sure they're going to be able to use that as a new way to play games. Maybe it's going to be a bit easier for people to port PC games over to console, because now you'll be able to use the Joy-Con like a mouse, which is really cool. The big also new change is the side right over there. Boom. The Switch now, the controllers do not slide in. It seems like it's a new way, a magnetic way is what they were saying, that it connects to the side. Seems like it's going to be stronger. I do have a slight fear that for kids, maybe more than us, this seems like it could probably break easily. Maybe it's a concern, but that not justified. But you never know, right? It feels like there's not a lot. This is very minimal. So I'm curious to know if someone's holding and like panicking or stressing, how easy it may be to disconnect them. So we'll have to kind of wait and see here. But yeah, there you go. I'll pause it there. This as a whole looks beautiful. I wish they had more information. Is this an OLED? Is this an LCD screen? If you guys don't know, there is a big difference. The original Switch, when it came out, was an LCD screen, but over time they did release a OLED screen, and I have the OLED, and it looks so much better. So I'm really hoping that this is not their way of releasing a Switch 2 with the LCD and then 2 or 3 years later release a new one with an OLED. I kind of hope that maybe they either release it with both from the get-go. You can buy an LCD or pay a premium and get the OLED right away, and if they do, I'll go with that one. Or that's immediately OLED, because I think that everyone's going to prefer that screen. Let's keep this video playing over here. See what else. Yeah, disconnects and connect. There you go. Switch 2 is the official name. I wish it was Super Nintendo Switch. I feel like it was set up for that. But yeah, everything I'm seeing here, even though it's not a lot of information, what we do see is great. And then, of course, the first teaser of a new game, Mario Kart. This is probably Mario Kart 9. That's going to be a huge system seller for sure. So not a surprise at all that the first game that they want to promote is a new Mario Kart. It looks great. So I don't know if I've been seeing a couple people. I've been trying to look up a little bit of information. It looks like they changed some of the character models. I don't know if you'll be able to see it properly in my screen here, but if you guys get the chance, go look at the gameplay. And Donkey Kong looks very different from before. Looks like they based him off the new movies instead of what he looked like before. So Donkey Kong definitely looks different from before. And then yeah, there you go. Same thing here with the portable and on screen, which is good. And that's pretty much it. And then the big finale here, I know I'm zoomed in, 2025. So it's coming out this year. And then of course, Nintendo Switch 2 will be able to play Switch 2 games, and it will be backwards compatible and play Nintendo Switch games. So that is fantastic news if you ask me. So overall, My hype level is really high. I'm really excited for the Switch 2. My biggest concern is that right here, and it's not even a big concern. The Nintendo Direct for the console is April 2nd, 2025. Why is that a concern? It's not. It's mostly that in my head, and this is maybe me, we've been hearing about the Switch for such a long time. There have been so many rumors, so many leaks, so many information, so many teases. I thought the console was coming out soon. If you were to ask me before today, when is the Nintendo Switch 2 coming out, I would have bet money for March. That was my guess. The fact that the Direct is in April tells me that this console is this summer or maybe in the fall. And that's just my own problem. I should have never thought that. I don't know why I thought it was so much closer than it actually is. The console is still fairly far away. Not a single game except for Mario Kart has been released. No information, no price, no release date. We know it's 2025, we know what it looks like, and we have the date for the Direct. And I kind of feel like all of this feels, as much as we're all very excited, this could have been an email, right? Like if you look at it, Nintendo could have just said, hey everyone, Direct on April 2nd with all information. Yes, the console's coming out in 2025, and I feel like that would have done just as much. The console looks awesome. I just wish that they showed more detail, more information and all that, but we didn't really get it. So I'm going to let the video play here, and while that video is playing just in loop, I'm going to read a couple of the information that we do have. So this is all coming from IGN's Nintendo Switch 2 reveal. Here's everything announced and confirmed so far. So just so you guys are aware, I kind of already talked about it, but yes, confirmed 2025, which we all kind of would have been able to guess. I wish it was sooner, but it is this year. It is larger than the original Switch, as you guys can see here from the increase, which I think is a great thing. It's getting closer to that Steam Deck size, which a lot of people really like that Steam Deck. The Joy-Cons snap onto the console, which what we just saw. And the Joy-Con can be used like a mouse, which I just talked about as well. Oh, here's another interesting thing. Let me see if I can go back a bit on this video. There's now 2 USB-C ports. So there's one on the bottom, which is, I think this is the bottom one, and there's another USB-C port on the top. So what does that mean? That means that you can now, I'm guessing, charge the console by plugging in at the bottom or at the top, which sounds like it's a silly thing, but it does make a difference because depending if you're playing while it's being charged or if you're using it, it seems like it's going to be much more flexible with a lot of the accessories as well. And I'm guessing that it's going to probably be more usable with like headphones and other stuff because USB-C is now the more universal port. So having 2 of them is fantastic. So that's awesome news there too. What else do we have here? Yep, it plays both physical and digital games. So if you have your collection, like I have like 50 Switch games, I'm going to be able to keep all of them, which is fantastic. And that's pretty much it. And then, of course, a new Mario Kart. So not a lot of information given, like I said. Even IGN and other articles and then Twitter and all that, we're very limited on how much information we have. What we do have is this 2-minute video and the Direct. I'm so excited. I'm really excited. I just feel like I got my hopes up and too much. I was really expecting for more sooner, but it's a bit further than I expected. But I'd love to know what you guys think. Are you excited for this? Does this get you excited? Or do you feel like it's just too similar to the original Switch? Do we not have enough information? Tell me how you feel about this in the comments down below and subscribe. I'm going to try and do more of these news videos every time something gets announced. If you guys know of something you want me to talk about, tell me in the comments as well. I'll try and make videos. And that's pretty much it. I know it's a short video, but we'll see you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.